Hey buddy, Slappy Joe 15 here, and for Call of Duty Fridays this week, I am playing on Gustav Cannon on Call of Duty World War II for the Xbox One. I'm currently using the Lee Enfield with a secondary as a 1911. So a British sniper rifle with an American pistol. I do not have the right camo for this level, I have a desert camo. And there isn't any desert levels on Call of Duty. Well, not for standard levels anyhow. Missed him. Should have got him though. Alrighty, let's move on up the cannon here. Did not even realize there's a bouncing Betty right there. Believe me, I'm a better sniper than this. Okay, I'm much better than what I'm doing right now. I'll get some good sniper kills there. And I'll get killed by snipers as well. I wish they kind of made where you get in some more of these buildings right here than what you can. Give it a little bit more detail to the level. This level is pretty fun. I mean, this level is a big sniping level. I mean, this level's large, and it's just perfect for if you're doing sniping. Big open level, terrible level to prop hunt. A terrible level if you're seeking, if you're hiding. It's a fantastic level to prop hunt because it's such a big level. You have lots of area to hide on it. Where is his gun that he dropped? Why is it not there? Was it stuck in the snow? What the heck? Could really use some assistance up here. But I won't get it. Continue to move up, make my way towards the train here. Get up on the cannon. Hopefully that guy pops his head out of the door so I can take a nice sniping shot on him. Dang it, I figured he was still up there. Why is there always enemies coming around behind me to get me? Like, what the heck is that about?
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
They got recon aircraft. Alright. Unfortunately, I do not have the class to take that down. Continue moving up. Evasive maneuvers. Get killed though. Alright, fun fact about this level. That gun, the whole train system, the whole rail car there, it weighs 1,350 tons. I mean, that's a lot of weight. That is a extreme amount of weight. Its range on the cannon is about 29 miles or 47 kilometers, which is a pretty decent range. It was built in the 1930s in preparation for the Battle of France, but it was actually not even ready at that time. And I mean, the gun itself cost $7 million to manufacture, and during the 1940s, $7 million was a pretty substantial amount of money to put into a cannon. And just the sheer amount of operating cost for the shell size was an extreme amount. It's both a really cool thing, but at the same time extremely devastating. and costly cannon. I mean, no cannon is good. I mean, they all cause destruction, but it's just to just look at it and
Incoming! Get to cover!
as just the technologies as just insane of how massive it is. It's pretty amazing with just the technologicalness of it. You know, whenever I put the incendiary shells in, I never get a kill. I shoot one person and it never kills him, and he ends up killing me. So, we'll be right back with part 2 of this level, and we'll be doing Flak Tower. Welcome to part 2 on Flak Tower. And I do not know exactly where this Flak Tower was. There's multiple Flak Towers built. There were 8 actually built. They were large above ground anti-aircraft gun blockhouses, essentially. And there's one built in Berlin, one in Hamburg, and one in Vienna, which are the 3 main ones in the 1940s. I believe this one here is in Berlin, if I'm correct in assuming that. And then there are also smaller ones built in Frankfurt, Stuttgart, and other small cities. And they're just giant vertical castles with just lots of artillery for it, just to make it a pain for any of the allies to really get to. They were pretty massive structures. And I mean, this level does not really show the all the details about it, but there is some pretty cool stuff. If you've ever played Call of Duty, or not Call of Duty, I'm sorry, if you've ever played Medal of Honor Airborne, you actually get a fight. One of the campaign levels is it's in one of these towers, and you are on all the levels of it, and it's pretty amazing just to look at how they were built, how everything was built in them. I mean, they're pretty amazing how everything was put together, and just how the technology put into it. It is pretty amazing. But I mean, once again, they were definitely not very good. They were extremely bad, caused a lot of destruction, and a lot of people died from these towers. Let's keep moving through the tower here, around the tower. I'm getting quite a few headshots in this level. I wish I had M1 Grand right there, or some kind of rifle. One thing I do dislike about this Call of Duty is the spawning on it. I've just noticed spawning on this Call of Duty is like kind of always on the same side of the map. Like, you always just kind of, if you allies or Axis, you always kind of spawn in the exact same place no matter where your teammates are. And it's not necessarily a terrible thing, but at the same time, you can easily get spawn trapped. You know, I didn't, right there, and most times I've been spawning, I have not actually been spawning right next to teammate, rather just on the side I spawned when the game started, and it's really easy to spawn trap someone, and it's really annoying to keep getting killed like that. I don't mind it when I'm getting the kills, but when I'm getting killed, it's really annoying. So that's one thing I wish that they would kind of fix. You know, they kind of were trying out a lot of new stuff with this Call of Duty, which is always nice. You know, you don't want the same Call of Duty every year, but at the same time, I kind of wish that they would kind of go back to how the old Call of Duties were set up, like Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare 2, because those were set up really good, and they were some of the best Call of Duties ever made. I mean, you can just tell by how well they sold and how many players were online. I mean, I remember going on Black Ops 2, and I mean, you go on there and there'd be 500 million people on there in one time. It was pretty insane how many people are on there. And now you go on there today and you got like 20,000 people, and a lot of them are hackers. You got a lot of hackers on Black Ops 2 nowadays. Not so much on Modern Warfare 2, but Black Ops 2. And Black Ops, or Modern Warfare 2, you actually really can't even tell how many players are online because it doesn't actually tell you. But, I mean, you get on there and you usually find the game right away, so there must be a decent amount of players still on there. I always like all the different weapon varieties there are on here. So many different types of guns. That is one nice thing that I like with Sledgehammers that they kind of invented with Advanced Warfare, is just how many different detailed stuff you can do on a gun. And I kind of wish that would just be just a Sledgehammer thing, you know, because each developer of Call of Duty seems like they each have their own unique thing. Treyarch has zombies. Sledgehammer has like their all different kinds of different stuff you can modify guns with, and Infinity Ward kind of had like their survival special ops kind of thing. So I kind of wish those would kind of stay separate, but they can kind of get all molded together into one game. I think that's a big reason why the new Call of Duties just aren't as good as the old ones, honestly. I don't know, I mean, what do you think? Let me know down in the comment section below. Anyhow, that was Flak Tower for this Call of Duty Friday. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, if you want to see me play Call of Duty next week, just, you know, you can let me know what Call of Duty you really want me to play, and I'll play it. So, just let me know that down below, and make sure leave a like. Until next time, I'm SlappyJoe15. Have a great day.